Jeff, thank you. Our other top story, the man accused of causing the death of a Genesee County Sheriff's Sergeant stood before a judge this afternoon.
Our Patrick Ryan was in the courtroom and has some surprising new details from Batavia.
Dave and Jordan, it was a very emotional day here in town of Batavia Court as the family of Sergeant Thomas Sanfratello watched as the man accused of causing the 54-year-old's death was walked into court. In a green jumpsuit and shackled at the waist and wrists, Michael Elmore kept his head down as he was walked into court this afternoon. The Batavia man charged with first-degree aggravated manslaughter and aggravated assault on a police officer appeared before Judge Lisa Funke with his assigned counsel. As he entered the courtroom, the devastated Sanfratello family held hands and wept. In court documents filed by Batavia police, Elmore is accused of using a metal jewelry chain to beat Sergeant Sanfratello over the head and across his face. It happened after Elmore re-entered Batavia Downs early Sunday morning after being kicked out. The judge agreed to the defense's request to adjourn until April 9th. The first assistant district attorney agreed. He was also granted a stay-away order to keep Elmore from having any sort of contact with the Sanfratello family. Meanwhile, Elmore had pleaded not guilty to the charges against him at an earlier arraignment.
Downs has a pretty significant surveillance system there, so it is likely that there's going to be at least a significant or a good amount of surveillance.
My responsibility right now is to start to gather the evidence from the DA, meet with my client, and try and figure out the best path forward on this case.
This memorial has been set up outside of the sheriff's office in memory of Sanfratello. Lindsay Wilcox, who is also charged in connection to this death, will be in court a little later on. We'll bring you that at 5 o'clock, and I've also learned that Elmore and Wilcox have been in a relationship for about 3 years. Reporting in Batavia, Patrick Ryan, News 4.
And services for Sergeant Sanfratello have been announced and will take place at Genesee Community College in Batavia at the Call Arena. Calling hours are on Friday from 2 to 8. His funeral is scheduled for Saturday at 11 a.m.
Jerry